The 11 Missing Pages. Natsume loved a good mystery more than anything. Her shelves were crammed with detective stories and supernatural thrillers, but none were as strange as Blade of the Fallen Star. It was a legendary manga, famous for two things: its incredible story and the fact that every single copy was missing the same 11 pages from the middle of its final chapter. The second strange thing was the nightmare. Anyone who read Blade of the Fallen Star had it. A dream of falling stars and a voice whispering, "Don't let it end." That night, Natsume had the dream again. She was standing in a world of ink-black skies where shattered stars fell like rain. A voice echoed around her, filled with desperation. "He's coming. You can't let him win. You can't read the end." Natsume jolted awake, her heart pounding. It wasn't just a dream. It was a clue. "The end, the missing pages," she whispered. "It's all connected." The next day, she dove into research. Online forums were filled with theories. Some said it was a printing error. Others claimed the author went mad. But Natsume ignored the wild theories. She focused on the manga itself, reading the pages before the gap over and over. There has to be something here. And then she saw it. On page 158, the last page before the gap, a side character, a quiet swordsman named Hisoka, wasn't looking at the hero. He was looking directly at her. His speech bubble read, "I won't let you determine my fate." In the story, he was talking to the villain, but his eyes, they were pleading with the reader. Natsume's eyes scanned the panel's intricate background. Tucked away in the cross-hatching of a stone pillar was a message, written in near-microscopic letters. It wasn't a word, but a sequence of numbers. A library call number. No way. Natsume breathed, a wild idea forming in her mind. She raced to the city's oldest library, a place that smelled of dust and forgotten stories. She found the aisle, her heart thumping in her chest. The call number didn't lead to a book on a shelf, but to a loose floorboard beneath it. Tucked inside was a simple hand-bound sketchbook. With trembling hands, she opened it. Inside were 11 pages of manga, drawn with the same masterful hand as Blade of the Fallen Star. The missing pages. But as her eyes fell on the first panel, the world around her shifted. The dusty library dissolved, the colors draining away until she was standing in a world of black and white ink. "You found them," a voice said. She turned, and there he was. Hisoka, the quiet swordsman, stood before her, his ink-drawn face filled with terror. "Those pages, they show my death," he said, his voice shaking. "They show how I fail, how the hero falls, how our world is utterly destroyed. I hid them to change our fate. If you read them, if you observe that future, it becomes real. It becomes the one and only ending. Please," he begged, "I'm asking you to leave my story unfinished. Let us have a chance." Natsume looked at the desperate character, a being made of ink and hope. She slowly closed the sketchbook. The manga world faded, and she was back in the library. "Sometimes," she said to the empty air, "ignorance saves lives."